Hi everyone! Today I did something I've been thinking about for a while. I released the source code of my game A Home in Darkness. Well, to be fair, only part of it. I decided to make a survival horror template project for God of War based on the actual code and assets of my game. You can buy it now on itch.io. The link is in the description. This is probably my most advanced template project yet. No wonder, I've worked on the codebase for multiple years now before deciding to release it to the public. Of course, as always, you are allowed to use everything in the template project for your own game, be it free or commercial. Now you might be wondering what the template has to offer. Well, it doesn't offer you a way to perform rituals. After all, this is supposed to be the unique selling point of my game, A Home in Darkness, which is still in active development. However, everything else you want to have is in there, even the complicated systems. As typical for old-school survival horror games, you have a fixed camera view, even though the game itself is fully 3D. You have a player character, which is not just a model, but a fully working game entity with many different states and functions. In fact, the codebase is designed in a way that allows you to use any character as either the player character or an enemy. Each character entity has stats like health, strength, and resistances. In addition, each character can equip multiple different items. Yes, you are even able to use the same basic zombie character multiple times by just giving it another weapon. This already makes it pretty easy to make different enemy encounters with little effort. Add to that the AI system, which can be easily enhanced by you to your heart's content. I personally can't think of an encounter that isn't possible to create by enhancing this base system, which is why I made it in the first place. I fully intend to use it for different types of melee and ranged enemies, as well as multi-phase boss encounters. On the topic of combat, you, as the player, are already able to use light and heavy attacks to hit your enemies. In addition, you have an additional ranged weapon that even uses ammunition. And all characters can be affected by status effects like poison. Dead enemies are able to drop loot, if you so desire, or trigger events like unlocking a door, for example. You are even able to swap levels. Now, this might sound like nothing fancy, but if you have ever created a game with multiple different types of static and dynamic objects that need to be completely deleted and recreated when leaving and returning to a level, you know how much work it is to get this right. The smallest things can lead to inconsistencies, and you need to make sure that already deprecated objects don't leave an unnecessary memory footprint. I hope you understand now why this is my most advanced template yet. With it, you can immediately start making your own content for your own game. By the way, did I mention that the template project doesn't just include code, but also a number of models and sound effects, which you can use as well, even if you don't need the code? Well, now I did. So what's left there to say? Again, the link to the template is in the video description, so head over there and take a look at it yourself. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye.